Hi, you ever wonder how much you might lose if you sold your home as is? Or maybe you're curious about the secret to selling your house for top dollar, even in its current condition. In this video, I'll break down the pros and cons of selling your home as is and share a secret formulas I've used with my client to maximize their profit. Stick around to the end for all the details. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kwa, and if you're thinking about selling your house in the next 12 months, whether you want to sell it quickly or if you have a little more time, you're probably wondering whether you should tackle those home improvement project or just selling it as is. Let's start with the upside of selling your house as is. Here are three big pros. The first one is convenient. Selling your home as is incredibly convenient. You skip the hassle of fixing up things before putting it on the market or during escrow. No negotiating back and forth with the potential buyer about repairs. You hand over the keys to the and walk away. It's that simple, almost. Anyway, the second item is time consuming. Not making repairs mean you can list your house much faster. Maybe you're dealing with a financial stress, a possible foreclosure, a divorce, or a medical condition. Whether whatever the reason is, selling as is can be a lifesaver when time is of the essence. And the next pros is no upfront cost. If you're not in the position to fund repairs upfront, selling as is can save you from those out-of-pocket expenses. This can be especially beneficial if your home needs significant work, which could otherwise cost thousands of dollars, and you don't have that in saving. So selling as is might be the right way to go. Here's a personal story. A while back, a friend called me up and asked me to help him selling his condo. His mother saw a condo. His mother saw a condo in Westminster to him and his sister back in the end of 2023. The mortgage and all the expenses came out to be over 4,500 a month. My friend and his sister, they were in their late 20s, and the monthly expense was too high for them to bear. They needed to sell quickly due to personal circumstances. It required some repairs, and they weren't in the position to make those repairs because they don't have any saving. So selling assets make perfect sense for them at that time. It was quicker, easier, and they didn't have to spend money upfront on repairs. We did some cleaning, hiring a professional photographer to take some photos, and provide a 3D floor plan, get a home inspection, and provide that report in the listing itself. And because of that, it went under contract within a few days after the first open house. If you find yourself finding value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're thinking about selling your house in the next 12 months, please feel free to book an appointment with me. We can discuss the specific situation and be able to come up with the best strategy for you. Now let's get talk to about the downside of selling as is. Here are the 5 cons to consider. The first one is be prepared to offer for offers that are 10 to 15% below market value. For instance, in Garden Grove, a house value at 800, you could see an offer as low as 650 or 720, depending on the condition. Because it's the word as is coming in, and it's probably gonna show in the photos too. The buyer, the buyer pool, like people, potential buyer, they were probably gonna lowball the offers. The next one is by suspicion. Buyer might wonder what's wrong with the house because it's listed as is. This could reduce the number of potential buyers that are interested in your property as well. And of course, there are fewer buyers. Many buyers don't want to deal with the headache of repairs. While you may attract more investment buyer and flipper, you'll likely see fewer traditional buyers. This happened in for one of my buyers. So there was a house that lists in Huntington Beach. It's within like a really good area, but because the seller doesn't want to make any repairs, in addition to that, they have a tenant that living in there, so it was hard for them to do an open house or to promote like market it to like a lot of potential buyer. So it's very limited. Even after the first offer, like when we first offer in, uh, we didn't see the property before we offer. So after we submitted an offer, the seller agent came back to us and said, okay, like can you guys see it at this date? And we agreed with them, and it turned out that only 2 people submitted in an offer because of the limited visibility for the property. So only 2 offers came in, and lucky for my client, the other buyers actually didn't even show up to the showing because they thought it doesn't make sense for them to show up to a house if the likelihood of them getting it is low. So it ended up my buyers are the only one that show up for the showing, and because nobody else is showing up, so the seller actually accepted my buyer offer, um, very close to asking price. Now the thing is, like a couple of weeks down the line, we found out there's another property that listed like right next to it, just like 5 houses down, and because it has more visibility, it ended up selling for like $30,000 more than asking, even above like 20,000 more than my client purchased, my client property. So, like I said, fewer buyers because of the limited visibility and the no repairs on it. Anyway, the next item on the downside list is that is required disclosure. Selling as is raise a lot of red flag, and buyer will want to know upfront what's wrong with the house. This could deter some buyers, reducing your pool even further. And the last item on the list is the loan restriction. Now, certain loan like FHA or VA, they have strict health and safety requirement. So if your house doesn't meet these requirements, buyer using these loan won't be able to make an offer, and of course, that's further limiting your potential buyer pool. So are you still thinking about selling your house as is? Well, if you are, then here are the secret formulas. First one is to get a comparative market analysis, which is called CMA for your area. Compare your house with a similar condition home, feature and size. Estimate the price if you were going to do the repairs. Right? So, and then the second step is to list all of the repairs and their cost. Buyer, especially investor, will know how much these will cost. Well, especially want to know how much this will cost to fix before they make an offer. For example, what you want to do is provide a home inspection with the listing. Now, the home inspection will tell the buyer upfront, okay, these are the problem with the house, and because of that, they can't come back and kind of renegotiate the price after they submitted the offer and you accepted it. Now the inspections typically cost you around $300 to $400, but it will help you to provide the list of items needed to be repaired. And also, since the buyers already have the inspection report, they won't be able to use it against you later on. My other recommendation is to even in addition to provide the home inspection report, you can also provide a termite inspection report as well. Most termite company, they do offer that for free, but I do have a termite guy that can offer that for the seller for $100. Now that $100, if they ended up like if the seller ended up like using them, or if the buyer ended up using them later on, they can actually use that toward to credit toward their what they pay at the end of the day. So offer the inspection report, offer the appraisal report. Offer the termite report upfront. That way, it's gonna help you a lot with the if you thinking about selling that is. And then the takeaway is price your home fairly. You might be pleasantly surprised by the outcome of it. That's it for the day. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more real estate tips. I'm trying to grow my channel up to to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So any subscription will help us a lot. And if you have any question or need assistance buying or selling your home, please feel free to reach out to me. Other than that, see you next time. Thank you.